If you ask me what the hardest part of therapy, I can probably say accountability. Facing yourself. Admitting to yourself that I messed up too. And I've been messing up for a long time. It ain't nobody's fault but mine. It's not easy to face yourself, but it's necessary, especially if you are really committed and serious about being better, being a better friend, being a better partner, being a better human. But accountability is heavy. You are having to name your wrong decisions when you were just trying to survive. Sometimes that feels very uneasy because how often do we just sit with the decisions that we have made? A lot of times we just suppress them because we don't like how it makes us feel in our bodies. So we don't feel uncomfortable. What do? We perform, we act out. We keep holding on to those unhealthy patterns because that's what I was doing. I just did not know how to not react. It's like my body was on autopilot and would just react in the way that was familiar. I knew there was a better way, I just didn't know how to do it. I would feel so bad after the fact because I knew better, I just didn't know how to do better. I didn't have the tools or the language to do better. Accountability is not about shame. It means telling the truth about what happened and why. If I proclaim to be a truth teller, I have to start with myself first. I have to tell myself the truth about me. But I struggled with communication. I struggled articulating my truth. I was passive aggressive. I would shut down. I would prejudge people without giving them an opportunity to show me who they were because of my own fear of rejection and hurt. I would just be trying to regulate my own emotions inside myself. If I was in conflict with somebody that I cared about or that I love, I would just revert back to that little girl because that girl did not feel heard, and she comes up in moments of conflict for me. And I really was trying to articulate exactly what I was thinking, but a lot of times I know I'm processing within myself and I know exactly how I feel and I have the words inside, but when it's time to express it, I'm either going to explode or it's not going to come out in the way that I want it to. And the fear of being misunderstood was crippling. It was paralyzing. So that's when I would end up shutting down. I was used to people criticizing me. Hell, I was my harshest critic. I was overly critical of myself. So that's what I was used to, especially as a Black woman. We are always criticized and we are always very hard on ourselves. So when I went to therapy, I was expecting somebody to tell me about myself because that's all I had ever known. That's all I had ever been offered. But therapy has helped me so much with holding myself accountable. My former therapist, she gave me space to feel in such a gentle way. When I went to therapy, I was just expecting to be picked apart. There were times where I didn't think therapy was working because she wasn't picking me apart. It wasn't until the end that I realized what she actually was doing. She wanted me to be kinder to myself. She knew that I didn't need criticism. I needed a safe place to practice accountability. Everybody got their own treatment plan. What worked for me might not work for you. You might be the type of person that is used to being coddled. Maybe you do need to be picked apart. Maybe you do need tough love. But for me, I needed gentleness in that moment. And that was very beneficial to me. And I was able to hear myself and process. And I learned the difference between processing and spiraling. Processing your feeling doesn't mean that you're stuck there forever spinning your wheels. It means that you process, open up the feeling, and release it. It means that you're moving through the trigger or the issue. I had to own my growth while giving myself compassion. Accountability is not about punishing yourself. It's about freedom. When you tell the truth about yourself, you are giving yourself permission to grow. So if this resonates with you, please share your story in the comments. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you can just give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate that. Also, I now have a journal out that is available right now. You can download instantly. It's 20 journal prompts for healing. It is deep reflection. It is not anything surface level because y'all know I don't do nothing surface level on this channel, but it is something that is meant to make you reflect if you are ready to do so. My therapist gave me journal prompts at the end of every session, and that helped me tremendously, which is why I ended up writing Healing Cost Me Everything. So if you're interested in that, it's only $7 right now, so you can go ahead and hit the link in my bio on my channel. And you can also still purchase my book, Healing Cost Me Everything. I hope y'all got some out of this video. I'll see y'all next time. Listen, listen, listen. This is not your surface level journal prompts. I'm not giving you no boring how was your day questions. Y'all know I'm deep. I'm taking you down through there. These 20 prompts are going to crack you open in the best way. They're going to make you see yourself from the inside out, just like I had to when I wrote Healing Cost Me Everything. If you've been stuck, if you've been saying that you want to heal but you don't know where to start, this is it. This is your entry point. Download it right now. 20 prompts, only $7. Don't wait. Heal today. Link in the bio.